Hi guys, how's it going? Chris Graham here for We Love Betting and another edition of Stats Chat. They like me to do this video, this Stats Chat, which is we talk about some of the key trends, some of the head-to-heads that we see in this weekend's coming fixture. And we talk about nostalgia a little bit as well. It's a bit of fun and yeah, some of you quite enjoy it, some of you don't. Anyway, 5 games to get through this particular weekend, and let's start with, for me, one of the most well-known trends in English football, in the English Premier League. You probably already know it, and it's probably a very short price this weekend, but I think it's worthy of attention, worthy of mentioning this Thursday night, and that is, of course, the trend for over 2.5 in the North London derby, Arsenal against Spurs. That takes place on Sunday, of course. I'm looking forward to that game. But this game has just been all about goals in recent years. You'll know that. It's been a great fixture for entertainment, and let's hope we get the same on Sunday. We've had 2 5-2s, we've had a 4-4, we've had a 5-1 win for Spurs in the Carling Cup. We've had a 3-3 as well, and when you boil it down to its basic elements, its basic betting elements, 9 in a row, take one of those fingers down, 9 in a row, we've saw over 2.5 in this fixture, and 17 of the last 19 times these sides have clashed, it's went over 2.5. That's a formidable trend for me that's worthy of attention. Please do bear that in mind when you're betting on Sunday, but I expect over 2.5 will be a short price. Game 2, Leeds against QPR. QPR smashed that long poor record against Bolton at the weekend by getting the better of them, and they're away to Leeds on Saturday with another poor record to try and overturn. Leeds are unbeaten in 9 against Queen's Park Rangers, played 9, won 6, drawn 3, lost 0. Very strong record for the Yorkshire club against the West London club. In fact, you have to go back to September the 16th, 1995. It was the last time QPR actually beat Leeds. It was a 3-1 win that day. The goal scorers for QPR on that particular day at Ellen Road were Danny Dichio, remember him with the big ponytail? He scored 2 goals, and Trevor Sinclair, who now is in horse racing adverts on Channel 4's racing coverage, which is quite amusing. They were the goal scorers that day. What else was happening that time? Michael Jackson was at number 1 on the charts with You're Not Alone, and Braveheart was getting to number 1 in the film chart that particular weekend in the UK. You may be surprised, a film I've never watched and I have no intention of watching. That's Braveheart. That was Leeds against QPR. Game 3, Oldham against Tranmere. This is phenomenal. Another stunning trend here. And it's the opposite Arsenal Spurs. It's unders in this. Just 4 goals in the last 5 matchups between these sides. But hey, forget about that. There's much stronger stats here. Because 13 of the last 15 times these sides have played, it's gone under 2.5. And something even more impressive to that, 12 of the last 15 times they've played, it's gone under 1.5. It's extraordinary. It's sprinkled with 0-0s and 1-0s everywhere you look, this fixture. It does not produce goals. Oldham against Tranmere, one of the strongest trends of the season so far, go under for this particular fixture. That's guaranteed according to these stats. Phenomenal stuff. Let's have something different now in Stats Chat. Let's talk about a player, and you'll know this, but it's worthy of mentioning. Stephen and James Bradford at the weekend. Nahki Wells, phenomenal record. I was going to include him last week, but you didn't make the cut. Sorry, Nahki, but you have to make the cut this week, pal, because you've scored in 8 consecutive games for Bradford, which I believe is a club record for the great historic Yorkshire club. 8 games in a row, 3 at the end of last season, the 2 playoff games, and then the Wembley final, and the first 5 fixtures of this campaign. He scored in every one of them. He scored 9 in his last 8 games, scored 2 last weekend. Nahki Wells, take a look at him in the anytime first goal scorer markets this weekend. Well done, Nahki. Can you make it 9 in a row and move up to double figures in this phenomenal run you've been having? Good luck, Nahki. Last but never least, the Scottish game, and it's another beauty actually. And we got it right last week, and I'm going in again. Inverness Caledonian Thistle against Hearts at the weekend. Again, just like last week, both teams to score is the selection here. It's happened the last 4 times these sides have played against each other, and what's more impressively than that, it's happened in 10 of the last 11 Inverness Caledonian Thistle Hearts games. Will it happen again? To wrap up the 5 stats, 5 trends, 5 funny bets this weekend. Arsenal Spurs over 2.5, of course. Leeds to remain unbeaten against QPR, 9 in a row now for that to stand up. Oldham Tranmere, unders, people, unders. Nahki Wells to score again. He away to Stevenage at the weekend. And both teams to score in the Inverness Caledonian Thistle Hearts games. Guys, it's been fun. Have a great weekend.